How many bugs can we find in Warframe? And we're not talking about bugs like glitches, crashes, and frames phasing in and out of reality. We're talking about real bugs in the game we play. Now that Oraxia dropped and added another slot to the bug fashion lineup, we're gonna go over all them bugs. Even if there's not a lot, but it's enough. Take it from me, I'm a very reliable source. I've been a fan of monster hybrids since as long as I can remember. And the fact that we get to play as our desired vision never ceases to amaze me in this versatile game we play. When you're playing as an Orchid Mantis, bro, like come on, dog. Like, we're talking about immersiveness, this is it. I ain't gonna lie, this junk is crazy. And before we go over all the bug themed frames, make sure to subscribe for more fashion videos, new tech that will come out in the future. First is Mantis Trinity. Now, she has been a thing for about 2 years now. Whenever it was Nightwave, volume whatever, I couldn't tell you. When I saw the Ecker Claws skin, I knew I had a vision. We are using the Trinity Prime helmet for our Mantis head, as well as the Trinity Strega skin, to make her feel very slim and parts segmented. From the color to the design, we have an Orchid Mantis. The color we stay with a strictly cloudy milky green, as well as a bright yellow and pink color scheme. And hot pink, when the time comes for it. The Hydralis sigil on the front and the back, not for any reason but to give her a light yellow lace, to give the illusion that the clothes built into the Strega skin is more like a carapace-like skin texture. The Ceramica shoulder plates and the Holta leg guards look just like the petal-inspired Mantis limbs. The Lotus ephemera as well as the Hana Ikada Signa add a clean flower theme to your Orchid Mantis. And last but not least, we have the thing that makes this skin even possible. The Venka Prime with the Egor Claw skin. With overall the same colors, we have a full-blown Orchid Mantis girl that you can run in missions. Super immersive. Now we have discovered upon the Golden Scarab. I'm not the biggest fan of Rhino, I'm really not. But I can't ignore this skin. The Rhino Deathwatch skin is a very fun and cool skin. This junk is fire, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't no Rhino man, I don't use him for real. But if I did, I'd be very happy, bruh. You gotta keep it a buck with everybody. Not everyone can say that they have a Heracross x Warframe collaboration skin. That's crazy. I don't have much to add, other than I didn't put attachments on this skin simply because he already has a bunch. With his bug-like arms and features, it's already too much. He already got built-in attachments. Now remember, too much can destroy your freaking skin, dog. I ain't gonna lie, too much can destroy a vision. And y'all know we had to make his signature Deathwatch wings orange to get this skin some flair. And we also had the Fey Path ephemera. This way, when he moves, there can be minimal effects. That way, he can complement the skin nicely. I know y'all saw this coming. Titania as a Moth. Very predictable. But we're not using her as a Moth in this video. That's already reserved for another one. With the Lampharius helmet and the Empress skin, the vision of her being a Hornet has never been more real. Her skin being the color of honey, as well as red and a good contrast of brown, the color scheme alone makes this skin very believable. Let's go over the sigils. The front and the back is the Legion sigil, one of the best sigils to use to give your frame a corset. Personally for me, I love the color of the sunset, bro. It's fire. And that's really what we made our energy color. And it's nothing more than that, let me tell you. But it matches naturally. We've used the Survivor shoulder armor and the Heartwood leg plates so that we can give us some sharp pieces to be consistent with the rest of her skin, which is already using a variation of sharp shapes. We are also using her Moya Terran wings. If you don't have them, that's okay. The skin still works without them, especially when you go into her 4. The Fey Path ephemera makes another appearance for its good low-key option, when the skin is already busy. Her Exalted weapons, they do matter, I have to say it. But I can't lie to you, the Aerospree Despixia and the Hoth Dewata skin, straight out of an anime. And it's so fire, I ain't gonna lie. This is the biggest buff I've ever seen in the game. Like, come on, bruh. Brand new to the game, Oraxia, the frame that inspired this entire video. After my last video, the sigil guide, which if you haven't checked it out, you definitely should, many of you wanted to know what sigil was attached to my Black Widow Oraxia. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's time. This Black Widow has finally made her appearance, which I thought tons of people would do the same theme because it's a popular real-world spider, but I have never ever seen a Black Widow Oraxia skin yet. Now I might be capping, I might not have been looking, but I haven't seen nothing yet. Nothing. We went for a gray skin tone for her, as well as a dark blues and blacks, so we can give her more color detail. Also, we made the emissives red and the energy gray for translucent webs. The sigil game with Oraxia is something crazy. Oraxia has a wonderful canvas, and what a canvas is the space a Warframe has for any type of sigils that can be put to use, i.e. Saren. Saren has a bunch of open space to make use of almost any sigil's vision. So this means we can really put most sigils on Miss Spider legs, such as the Threat Sigil, the Malevolent Sigil, and the Legion Sigil that all come from the Red Veil Syndicate. Move aside, Red Veil, you got some clean competition. The Caviar Researcher Sigil is surprisingly an exclusive sigil for only Oraxia as of right now. And honestly, it makes a core set I have never seen in the game before. And I know y'all haven't either. On the back, we have the Clarity Sigil for the Hourglass. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's a bit of a stretch, but it's the closest we have. Also, take note of this. This is the very first time using a new Loca sigil. I'ma keep it a buck with you. I like the new Loca, but the sigil game is trash. Because the rest of the sigils from New Loca are very bad. Do not recommend. Her Arachnia arm armor is actually goated. The only armor I've ever seen to go up on the front of the forearm. And you know what that means? It means that my Valkyrie Spider-Man 2099, 2099, she is looking mad clean and immersive, but I digress. We are using the Vitala Prime leggings because Oraxia has fish fins on her leg sides, so that most leg attachments don't work with her at all. Why she has those, I do not know. Most attachments just scoot over, like they just slide on top of them fins. So, and inherently, we have never seen the Vitala Prime look like this before. It literally looks like chin guards, and you know what? It's kind of fire. I ain't gonna hold you. So it ends up working out in the long run. The Maru Obi ephemera came with the Ozakura Nova Deluxe bundle. I hope I said that right. I probably didn't. Which gives her a big bow. The Arado Signa came with the Citrine Deluxe pack, but you can buy it sold separately. And it's really the only Signa that really works for her. If you don't have it, don't put it on. It don't even matter. I ain't gonna lie to you. That junk is purely optional. Last, but certainly not least, we have the Luna Moth in action. Jade being able to produce light as well as she can fly works super well with this fashion. Very immersive. Using mainly a light green and a maroon color is what really sells this fashion. Not to mention the antennas being a Koroi Signa without an energy color, so the petals aren't flying off. That's some hidden tech right there for you. We also have the Saturn 6 chest plate equipped to give our Moth some more curvature, and the Acanthus Prime leg guards to also match the bug vibe. We don't use anything on her arms because, let's keep it a buck. Well, attachments don't look good on her at all. Like, nothing. She has that Wisp and Ureli debuff on the arms. Nothing really works for her. Mimicking the back fluff, we have the Mithra Sindana, which with black energy makes it so that we don't see the energy drapes. For the sigil, the front and the back, we used the Malevolent Sigil to reach a max brightness that the base skin could never reach. And that's all the bugs we have so far in Warframe. Don't forget to comment down below if you think there's any bug frame fashion that you think I missed. And with that, I'm out of here.